What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates. Chapter times in the description below. Sorry, I forgot to say that in the last video, but they're there. So let's jump into it. Starting out, we have one of my favorite Godzilla King of the Monster fan arts, but I don't know who this is from. I really wish I did. I tried to find it. I did the reverse Google image search, but that just brought up a whole bunch of people reposting it. Even the DeviantArt posts were just reposts, so I couldn't find the original artist. I figure some of you guys will just comment it down below and I'll add it to the description later. Either way though, this is some fantastic art. Along with that, we have one from Pino Gatti. I really don't think I said that name right, but I tried. This is the cover for G-Fan magazine. This is the non-G-Fan magazine version of the art. This guy apparently gets to draw the art for G-Fan. That's pretty awesome. If you don't know, G-Fan magazine, it's like a Godzilla-centric magazine that comes out every once in a while. I'm not sure when it comes out. My comic book stores, they pick it up like, well, only one of them picks it up, and they only pick it up like once every 4 months, so I really don't know when the actual releases are. I feel like it's every other month or something like that, but I'm not sure. Either way, this is some awesome Godzilla 2014 art featuring Godzilla and the Mutos. Remember that SDCC poster for Godzilla King of the Monsters from forever ago? They did an updated version of it at a recent Comic-Con. I don't remember which Comic-Con that was, but they did an updated version of it recently. This is the original version, just without the text. It's the clean version of the poster. Looks really cool. You know, I have said in the past, I do like the updated version more. It's just more colorful and pops a little more. Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer has been playing in multiple movie theaters. This will be relevant once we get into the discussion at the end of the video, but as it stands, the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer does play in movie theaters across the nation. That being said, not a single movie I have seen since the trailer came out has had the trailer play in front of it. I've never seen that trailer on the big screen before. There was also a Godzilla King of the Monsters TV spot that came out a while ago. It's nothing new. It's just a re-edit of the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer. It's like a minute long. It's like that Japanese trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters that we talked about a few weeks ago. It's nothing special. Monarch's website recently went through an update where it reclassified everything, and by that I mean, now, I used to be a Crimson Code. I did a whole live stream where I became a Crimson Code, but now I am set back to whatever the original is, to like green or whatever it is. So I have to work my way up through the Monarch ranks again, which kind of sucks. I know that didn't just happen to me, it happened to Gormoru Island as well. They got reset. I think a couple other people did get reset as well. I know some people didn't, which I find very interesting why some people didn't. If you guys do know the codes so that I can become Crimson again, please comment below and let me know, because I really just don't remember. I don't remember how to get Crimson. If you want to help me out, I'd really appreciate it. With that new update to the Monarch website, the Monarch Twitter tweeted for the first time since SDCC. That made a lot of people think something big is on the way. And what did they tweet about? Well, this was last week. They tweeted that Godzilla is offline. He went offline on the 21st, and it took him a few days to reappear. He popped up near Japan recently, and the only reason he's there, according to the Monarch Twitter, is because he is headed to investigate, or maybe he was the cause of it, of Japanese islands disappearing on the northern tip of Japan. That is a real incident. I looked it up. It's a real incident. The headline sounds way cooler than what actually happened. The headline makes it sound like islands on Japan just disappeared off the face of the earth. What actually happened is the smallest island at the furthest, most northern tip of Japan, it sank. It was like, I think they said like 1.6 meters above land, and it just eroded and disappeared. That's what they're thinking anyways. It may have just got swallowed up by the water. I don't think the water rose that much, but I think it just eroded. So it's a tiny, tiny little piece of land that was sticking up out of the water that disappeared. The Coast Guard announced that it was missing. So I think Monarch is blaming Godzilla for the disappearance of the islands, which is awesome. I love how they're using real world events and tying them in with the MonsterVerse to give us that outside of this world explanation for why things are happening. It's so cool. But I think they are blaming Godzilla. Either that or they're just saying Godzilla's on his way to investigate because he's like, hey, what the heck? I don't know. I don't know why Godzilla would investigate. But he did. Godzilla did resurface in that area around the point where those islands disappeared before he worked his way down away from Japan. A lot of people were thinking, oh, this is it, right? Godzilla's right next to Japan. He's gonna hit this Japanese landmark. We're gonna get the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer too. And then he overshot it. He overshot it. I tweeted this out last night when I was saying like, hey, did anyone else notice that Godzilla decided not to go to Japan? Because we were expecting Godzilla to head there by December 1st, but instead he just swam right past it. And then Godzilla 154 reminded me that back during SDCC, Godzilla was on his way from Hawaii to San Diego. He was headed to San Diego Comic-Con, and for whatever reason, he turned around and went up to China before turning back around and heading back to San Diego. What might happen here is Godzilla might just kind of loop around Japan, head down towards, I don't know, South Asia, and then he might go into the Pacific and then loop back around past Skull Island and head his way back to Japan. That's probably what will happen, assuming that he does want to get there by December 1st. We'll talk about why December 1st is so important here in a little bit, but just for now, that's all I'll say about it. I did a bit of investigative research to find out what's going on with Godzilla and why he's going all over the place on the Monarch website, and I think I have solved his path, along with the help of someone on Facebook, link in the description down below. I think that we have figured it out, where Godzilla's going, what his end game is here. There it is! Now you see it! There's what Godzilla's ultimate plan is! Oh, I freaking roasted you, dude. I thought that was pretty good. I really liked when I came across that. I didn't make that. I thought that was pretty funny when I found it. C. Robert Cargill? Oh, geez, I don't think I said his last name right. He says fans are not ready for Godzilla King of the Monsters. He's the screenwriter for the movie, and he says recently he was sitting in the room when they were scoring the film, when they were working on the soundtrack, which is awesome. I'm so excited to hear if the Kube's music come back. Hopefully we'll get Desplot's Godzilla theme again because I really liked it, but I doubt we will. Either way, he was sitting in when Barry McCreary was composing for the movie, and he got to see pieces of it, and his quote is, "This is just a reminder that I have seen part of Godzilla King of the Monsters while watching it get scored, and all I can tell you is that you are not effing ready." I'm pretty excited. I'm so excited for Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's gonna be great. Godzilla King of the Monsters finished production officially. I think they're done with post-production now. I think that's what the announcement is. They've been done filming for a while, but I think they are done with post-production, meaning the only thing left will be minor tweaks, little re-edits, working on the soundtrack, and unless the soundtrack is officially done now, it might be. Yeah, I think it's just minor tweaks from here on out, if anything. The reason we know that is because Michael Dougherty tweeted that Godzilla King of the Monsters has officially finished. His tweet reads, "It is done! With love and gratitude to thousands of talented people all around the world who helped make this lifelong dream a reality. In Godzilla, we trust." My favorite thing about this is the red Godzilla King of the Monsters logo. One thing that I complained about during the Comic-Con trailer, and that I've been complaining about since then, I'm not a fan of the blue color scheme. I just don't think it's threatening. I get why they did it with the Comic-Con trailer. The Comic-Con trailer is kind of beautiful, but if they want Godzilla to be Godzilla, right, that red is really menacing. So I like it so much more than the blue. I was disappointed we shifted into the blue color scheme and away from the red. I'm so glad to see that the red is coming back. I don't know if this is going to be the title card for the movie. If you remember when Godzilla 2014 came out, this was the title card for Godzilla 2014, the red. But once we saw it in the movie, it was like a snowflakey, ashy version of Godzilla, and it was just this generic font. It didn't look like this, so I don't know if this is actually going to be in the movie or if this is for trailer 2. It could be for trailer 2. That'd be awesome. I don't know. But whatever it is, they're done with post-production on the movie, it seems, and it seems that you know, they're in the editing bay when this picture was taken. Alright, so what is all this business about a trailer 2? I've been talking about it the whole video. What's the deal with Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2? I want to say this right off the bat because this is something that a lot of people have just kind of been ignoring. It's not confirmed. There is no confirmation that trailer 2 is coming out, but what we do know is that Tokyo Comic Con is coming up, and that during December 1st, Godzilla 2 has a 30-minute panel at Tokyo Comic Con from 12 p.m., from 12:20 to 12:50 p.m. That's when Godzilla will take the stage. So I think if you were to convert that, that's something like 8 p.m. Pacific time on Friday the 30th of November. I think that's when the trailer will drop. The reason that just seems unlikely to me, I don't know if movies do that a lot. Do they often release trailers at night? I don't think they do, but they might. And I know that it will be morning in Japan when they release that trailer, or it'll be the afternoon, but it just seems odd that the movie's an American movie with the primary American demographic, and they'd release the trailer at night in America. I mean, it's possible. Kong Skull Island released its second trailer during Jimmy Kimmel Live, and that came out at like 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. So it is possible that they could release this at night. It is trailer 2 for Godzilla King of the Monsters, so it would correlate with the Kong Skull Island trailer. That there is a big possibility there that they will release the trailer at night, but that just does seem a little weird to me that they drop it online at night like that, kind of out of the blue. But who knows? Who knows? So yes, Godzilla taking the stage there. There is the large potential for Godzilla trailer 2. Again, it's not confirmed. There is a big potential as well that Godzilla Secrets of the Monsterverse trailer will be revealed. Or not the trailer for that. If you guys remember the panel, Godzilla Secrets of the Monsterverse, we talked about it in a previous news update. It was at a former Comic-Con, a recent Comic-Con, in which they announced that there were big changes coming to the Monarch website. They were going to reveal all these pictures. We covered all the pictures. We broke it all down in that previous video, but they were going to do this big event on the Monarch website, and they were going to reveal Godzilla Aftershock to the world. Godzilla Aftershock being the Godzilla King of the Monsters prequel comic. What we might get at Tokyo Comic Con, and this would disappoint so many people who have already just set themselves up going, yes, we're getting Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2. What they might do is they might release a trailer for Godzilla, but it might be the trailer for Godzilla Aftershock. That could happen. Other than that, though, they could just release the Monsterverse Monarch pictures that we've got from that Secrets of the Monsterverse panel that didn't get officially released to the public. It's kind of all up in the air at this point. I'm sticking to my guns, though. It's either this Comic-Con, or if you remember, I believe it's Brazil Comic-Con in the following week that also has a Godzilla King of the Monsters panel. At one of the two, I strongly, personally believe we will get Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2. And I have a few reasons for that. Number one, and this was pointed out to me by Toho Kingdom, the timeline works out. That we get a trailer 2 in December or whatever, because it would correlate to the length that we had to wait from trailer 1 to 2 in terms of Godzilla 2014's ad campaign. So if that timeline works out, then there's the potential, and I believe it was Chris from Toho Kingdom who pointed that out to me, there's the potential that now we'd get this trailer around the same time of year, at the same point. Yeah, that makes sense. I still think the biggest reason why it would make sense is because Aquaman's coming out, Aquaman being a Warner Brothers property, Monsterverse being shared between Legendary and Warner Brothers. It makes sense. You want your Godzilla trailer to play in front of Aquaman. You're probably not going to want to use the one from SDCC because that one's old and outdated. I still love it. But, you know, you're probably not going to want to use that one because so many people have already seen it. They're probably going to want to swap it out. It makes sense. Aquaman being this month, being on the 20th, I believe, something like that, the 23rd, something like that, I don't know. Aquaman coming up very soon. It would make sense that we'd get a Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer to play in front of Aquaman, and of course they'd want to release it at a Comic-Con panel. That's just fitting. So there you go. I think that there is the big possibility that either at Tokyo Comic-Con on December 1st in Japan or November 30th in America, we will get Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2, or Brazil Comic-Con the week following, we could get Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2. Ultimately, I'm fine with Tokyo Comic-Con, especially because if it comes out on a Friday, you know I'm going to be able to make videos on it. If it drops on like a Tuesday, there's no guarantee because I got like loads of homework, so who knows. Let me know though, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think we will get Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer 2 at Tokyo Comic-Con, or do you think we're going to have to wait till Brazil Comic-Con, or do you think we're going to have to wait until 2019? Let me know down below. I'm interested to hear your opinions. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. D-Man, out.